Beautiful seekers, this is Clarity 1129. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I am back with a pick a card reading, and this reading is about 2026. What can you expect in 2026? And we are going to do it month-wise. We're going to take out a tarot and an oracle card for each month, and I'll take you from Jan right through to December. Now, to be honest with you, I've already filmed one pile. Now, from my previous experience where I wanted to do 5-pile reading and it came out to be 2 hours 45 minutes, and I wasn't able to edit it on my phone. I could edit it, but I couldn't export it because the file was too much. So I ran out of storage, and despite deleting all the pics and videos I had, and just those videos which I had filmed were taking so much of storage space that I had to post it as 2 videos. Now, I have filmed one pile already, and that one pile came to about 1 hour 10 minutes. Obviously, we are going to go through 12 months, and in each month we're going to look at everything, whatever comes through messages, plus anything got to do with your career and finances, relationships, and what's the other one which I'm leaving out, and health as well, which I don't usually do except in my New Year readings. All right, so I'll just give you a little bit here and there. One tip I can give you is that when you're watching this reading, watch it when you have sufficient time, because each pile is about 1 hour plus. That's what I feel, because the first one is, so the others will follow suit. So do keep a diary with you and a pen. Just jot down basic points for the month. See, when I'm posting it, it's going to be between 18th and 20th of October. So for the new year to begin, there are almost 2 months and 10 days. All right. But I'm giving you sufficient time. See, as time progresses, you will have more and more videos coming up, and then things won't stay with you, because you just get jumbled up with all the input you're getting from everywhere. So this is the time when, when you have time, watch it. Just jot down little things that you may need to look into. If you find a particular month feeling more challenging than the others, you can just jot it down. All right. So that is one thing. Now, because each video is going to be an hour long, each pile is going to be an hour long, I will be posting this as 3 separate videos. I will post them on the same day. So you can go to any video. I'll have the same introduction put in all 3 so that you don't miss out anything. No matter what pile you choose, you pick, see the introduction, you pick a pile. Now, if this particular video that you open has the pile of your choice, you can watch it, or you can, go on to the other pile. So there are 3, and I'll post them as video 1, 2, and 3 for pile number 1, 2, and 3. All right. I hope I'm making sense to you. However, if you don't want to choose like that, whatever pops up in your feed first, take that as a sign from the universe, and you can watch that. All right. Now, before we move into anything else, I would like to tell you a couple of things. For one, even before I talk to you about the new year, what I want to let you know is that I have said this many times before. I don't know how many people listen to the introduction. I don't know how many people will listen to this introduction, but tarot is just a tool to show you a way forward. All right. It is not something which is the end of the world. I am not God. I'm just, a medium who's just reading out the cards, interpreting it, using my intuition, channeling messages for you. However, you hold free will to mold your life in the way you want it. Everything is in your hands. And if you are intuitive enough, you do not need a tarot reader, you do not need an astrologer, you do not need anyone. Your connection is with the divine. We are all divine beings having a human experience, and we are all connected to the divine or the universe, one way or the other, depending on how you, talk about this power which is above all of us. So you don't need any tarot reader, as I was saying, if you are intuitive, if you are tapped in. The tarot readings and astrology readings are when we, because of the challenges we face in our life, we stop thinking clearly, we stop seeing things clearly. fear is so loud in our minds and in our hearts that we don't listen to the quiet voice which is guiding us forward. That is why we have tarot readings, as an added confirmation. Whatever you see here, if it resonates, it's something that's already within you, you know. But I'm just showing you, how to go forward. And I just realized I don't have a hanky with me and I'm sweating. All right. You do not need anything. Tarot is not a crutch, and don't use it as such. All these divination tools are just added confirmation, added guidance for you. You hold the power. There is no tarot reading, no charm, no crystal, which is more important than you are. You are that divine being. So just remember that every single time. All right. Now, about the year 2026, it adds to a 10. So we are closing out the cycle and we are beginning afresh. So 10 is the energy of 1 and 0, which adds to a 1. So you have the energies of both 1 and 0, and this is beautiful. So whether you say it as 10 or 10 adding to 1, which is 0, 1, you have the energy of 0, which is pure consciousness, what we call shunya. Shunya is nothingness. It's the void. It is Shiva. Shiva means nothing. So basically what it means is there is infinite potential. Everything comes from nothing. So this void, it's almost like that womb energy, It's all darkness, but from here, a new seed is born. And 1 is all about new beginnings, about leadership, about moving forward. So you will also be very spiritually connected at this time. If you can do meditation practices, even if it's for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, this is going to really, really help you moving forward, not just in this year, always, but in this year, the connect is going to be really, really strong. All right. And you will, this is the time to set an intention, new beginnings. It's a new 10-year cycle that's beginning. Again, I mean a 9-year cycle before we come back into one energy. So this is the time wherein you manifest whatever it is you want to. Have a plan. Think about what you want to do, where you want to go. And when you make this plan, remember that the outcome should be flexible. The outcome is not for you to decide. That's for the universe to decide. But you, from your side, what you have to do is to just set an intention and broadly make a plan, knowing that, and sometimes you may not be able to make the full plan, and the plan opens out to you as you move forwards. We can't have all the answers no matter how much we try. The fear brings us the need to control, to want to know everything. But life's a mystery, and so just let it unravel. But we are giving you little tips here and there. You can use that. But the main focus should be on knowing where do you want to go broadly, loosely in the coming year ahead. All right. And you will have the ability and to actually make those dreams come true. You are going to have this leadership quality, which is going to be blessed by the fact that this year is all about 1 and 0, infinite potential. Whatever you want can be yours if you believe. All right. It's all about you aligning with the universe. All right. Now, yes, there was one message. Actually, I saw a little video which my daughter won't approve of because it's AI generated. She really gets upset about it. But this was a very beautiful video which when I saw it, I said, I need to speak about this to you. Just remember one thing, beautiful, beautiful seekers, that in this year, in fact, even whenever you see this video for the rest of your life, just remember one thing. There is going to be no tarot reader or astrologer or life in itself, which is going to be a smooth ride with no challenges in it. As you will see in all your readings also, there are going to be ups and downs and ups and downs, and it can't always be good and it can't always be bad, and that is life. And if you can stay in a place of equanimity wherein you don't get super ecstatic when things go right and just go down in depression when things go wrong, and you just say that no matter what happens, I choose my inner calm and my inner peace. And what I was saying is, the snippet which I saw was about a king. There was a king and he wanted to understand peace. And he says, he calls all the artists in his country, and he tells all of them that I want someone to depict peace for me. You know, whichever painting makes me feel peace, I'm going to reward you. So artists came, and then finally, you know, his ministers vetted all the paintings. And finally, when they were doing this, there were 3 paintings that stood out. All right. The first painting was idyllic. It was so beautiful, a very calm lake, mountains nearby. Just looking at it, it was as though you're, you know, transported to that place. It's just so perfect, so calm. You would love to just stay there for the rest of your life. That's how beautiful it was. And the king saw it, but he wasn't as impressed. And then he moved on to the next one. The next one was a riot of color. There was a lot of flowers, blue skies, beautiful, beautiful place. You know, you would think that if there was heaven, this is it. So, but the king didn't find the peace that he was looking for. Then he moves, when he saw the other paintings out there, he just walked away from whatever else was put there, and he was drawn to one particular painting, which showed a storm, lightning, dark energies. And he was wondering, why would someone make that? And he walked towards the painting, and then what does he see out there? He sees that amidst all that storm, there was one tree swaying in the wind, and on that tree there was a nest with 3 chicks in it. And forgive me, I couldn't identify the bird. Could have been a robin, could have been something else, God knows. But there was this bird, and she was the epitome of calm, because she had to be there for her chicks, and she was there trusting the universe, trusting her ability to look after the kids, and trusting the universe, knowing that storms come, but storms don't stay forever, storms pass. And so with that peace, she was just sitting there, providing warmth to her chicks and keeping them safe. And to the king, that was peace. Peace is not the calm you have in absence of, chaos around you. Peace is that inner calm that you inculcate despite the chaos around you. And in this year, wherein you're going to start your new beginnings, you will have a lot of ideas. Things will work, things may not work, a lot of challenges that might come up, but you've got to keep your inner peace, and that choice lies with you always and every time. Just remember that. All right. And on that note, I wish you a very glorious 2026. May all your dreams come true. Make sure you make those intentions, and do jot down things that you find important. If something triggers you in the reading, please do not let it take from you. Alright, take only what resonates. And as I told you in the beginning, you have the power to make your life exactly the way you want it. Alright, so don't give your power away to anyone or anything or any situation. A very happy new year. I'm sending it to you at a time which is before Diwali, which is a beautiful festival which celebrates the victory of good over evil. And when we talk about good and evil, they're 2 sides of the same coin. We have them both, and we have to embrace that authenticity in ourselves, keep the balance and move forward. So this is a beautiful festival that celebrates that. And on this day, I'm going to be posting this reading, because we do have seasons greetings in New Year during this time, as we do during Christmas, and we do in April when the New Year starts, with Aries season. So this is your reading for 2026, and have a wonderful year. As I was saying, good health, prosperity, happiness, and peace. Sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye. Let's begin with me introducing your piles. Pile number 1 is this rune. I hope it's visible. This is called RAIDHO. And it's about the journey. All right. Pile number 2 is this arrow, which is called T-Wars. And this is about leadership, balance, and more. That I'll tell you as we get into the reading. And this is Berkana. This is the birch goddess. This is about growth and new beginnings. All right. So do choose from the rune. And in fact, I can make it simpler. You can also choose from here. You get pile number 1 is the village and RAIDHO. Pile number 2 is the womb and T-voice. And pile number 3 is the kiss and Berkana. All right. So for those of you who are intuitive, you may head to the timestamps and I'll see you at your pile. And for those of you whom this quick meditation to center yourself helps, let us begin. Sit erect with your palms open, facing upward. When you're ready, gently close your eyes. Take in a deep breath. Hold. Connect with your intuition. Knowing that it will never lead you astray. Gently breathe out. And whichever pile you're called to, that is your pile. And now I will see you at your pile. Pile number 1, those of you who have chosen RAIDHO or the village, this is your reading. What does 2026 hold for you? What's in store for you in the coming year? All right. With 2026, we're reaching completion. The cycle is over. We're coming to a 10. This is the year for leadership. This is the year for divinity. All right. And so this is something for you to remember. Now, I have got your cards shuffled. This has got tarot card and an oracle card for every single month. All right, from January right up till December. So let me take out these extra cards. These are oracle cards as advice for the entire year. And apart from that, we've got one card and one tarot and one oracle card for each month. So to begin with, first let us interpret this. All right, and for that I'm going to read it for you from both the books. We'll start with the rune, which looks like an R, which is called RAIDHO. And as I said in the introduction, or rather during the pile selection, that it's got to do with the ride or the journey. So what does it talk about? It talks about progress, riding, the right order or the right way to proceed, rationality and growth. All right. So from this, what do I get? From this, first and foremost, you're being told that this year is going to be a very beautiful journey, and it's not about the destination. All right. There will be progress, there will be growth, there will be challenges, there will be good times and bad, which is true for anyone and anything. But you are being told to try and be mindful of the journey. All right. This can be a message for every single one of us. But since you have chosen this, you were drawn to this, just remember that this year is going to be a memorable one, and it's going to be memorable for the journey. All right? You are going to be seeing a lot of progress during this year. There will be a lot of growth, and that is why this journey may at times feel overwhelming, but it's here to help you grow. And this is something that you are going to learn in this year. If you are spiritually oriented, this year is going to also make sure that you tap into the practical aspects of life. You are going to be more grounded during this year, and you are actually going to use your logic and your rational mind more than anything else. You will be told or shown the importance of being rational, being logical alongside your intuition. All right? So this is what I get from here. And with the village, let's look at this. Beautiful colors here. Mountains are usually about challenges, all right? And on the other side of challenges is something so beautiful, waiting for you to experience. Let's read it out from this book. If you've been here with me for quite a while, then you will know that usually when Kim Kranz's books, I take out these archetype cards, I like to read them because I would be doing great injustice to her if I don't, because she's explained it so beautifully. All right, so let me read this out to you. The village, the hometown, the family, the tribe. The village presents us with a conundrum. On one hand, it's the place that feels most like home, the place to which you can return. Nostalgia and comfort draw us back. On the other hand, it's the very place you must leave in order to grow. Around the village, an unspoken boundary exists, one most villagers do not want to cross. Though some support your leaving, still you hear whispers of doubt as you venture beyond its borders, leaving them behind. The energy of the village is present anytime we feel restricted by a certain group, community, family, place, or ideology. It may have served us in the past, yet staying within its parameters will never satiate our thirst for life. Thank the village for all it has provided, knowing you will someday return. For now, the world awaits. Oh my God, I got goosebumps, you know. I just picked this up randomly for you, and I've picked this up randomly for you. And spirit always works magic. RAIDHO means journey. And the village card is signifying you being in a safe place, in your comfort zone. And it's time for you. This year is going to be the journey when you step out of your comfort zone, despite the fears, despite dissenters, despite all odds. You are finally listening to your soul's calling and stepping out of your comfort zone. This gives me the Two of Wands energy. All right, you have one wand in one hand and the globe in the other, and you are choosing to go, follow this. The globe represents the whole world that's waiting for you, and now you are following your heart and you're making that journey. So there will be some people who support you, some people who don't really want you to go, but still they see your happiness and let you go. And there are others who feel it's a real bad idea, and maybe some of them are the ones you really, really want on your side, but they may be the ones who are not on your side. But you will still take this decision and you will still proceed, because this is what is waiting for you. When light, intimate, rooted, intergenerational, communal. When dark, small-minded, gossipy, trapped, restricted. So basically, this year is seeing you broaden your horizons. And this journey could actually be a physical one, or this journey could be you, if your family is doing one thing for generations, you're breaking that and going to some thing completely different. You may be staying in the same place, but you're doing something completely different. For some of you, you may have been in that particular place doing very well in your job, but your calling is for you to go somewhere else. Maybe you're going overseas or to another city, and the people behind don't want you to go. For some of you, you may you may have to leave your family for a bit and then go, and maybe they will join you later. But whatever this is, this journey is imperative at this time, and I don't think you'll be able to stop yourself, because the calling is going to be very strong. And what you're being told is, if that journey is there, take the journey. The village is going nowhere. Your people, your tribe, they will wait for you. If they are the right ones for you, they will wait for you when you come back. All right? So you will be using your intuition, your heart to take on this journey. But as you move along, you'll have to come into balance, because there'll be a lot of practical aspects that you have to look into. All right? So this is your basic theme for the year, which I love for you. Beautiful pile number 1. There may be this feeling of fear that comes up, when anything new, or if there's anything we venture into which we don't know everything about. The unknown is always something which brings in fear, but it is that unknown that can take you to the land of your dreams. It could, and that dream could be anything. It could be materialistic, it could be spiritual, whatever it is. This journey is very important, and you are going to take it willingly so. All right? Now, we're going to start the breakdown from January to December. So we'll first start with January, and the card you get is Ace of Pentacles. Wow. And service. Beautiful. Ace of Pentacles. Wow, what a way to start the new year. It is a God-sent opportunity. The pentacle is about your coin. It could be career. For a lot of you, you are getting this golden opportunity. There's a beautiful, beautiful, solid offer that's coming your way. Okay? And you are meant to take this offer. This offer may be something that you have to step out of your comfort zone and take it. Maybe you have to actually go past this portal, this is a doorway. So you have to take this, and this is going to transport you to another place. And this is going to be very different from your comfort zone. But this is going to be something that is going to change your life in a very beautiful way, in a way that you didn't expect. This is beautiful. So this, now when we talk about this in a general sense, you are going to get an opportunity. This could be in any direction. For a lot of you, this has got to do with your career and finances, all right? That you are going to get this beautiful offer. For a lot of you, this is going to be overseas. And for a lot of you, this is something that will call out to you. It's a spiritual longing that you have to take this, because here you get, I feel good when I can help others. So this is something that you've been mulling over, and maybe you just, for the sake of it, you just filled in a form sometime and then you forgot about it. But something is coming up. And this is something that you've thought about a lot in the past, maybe, for some of you. And this is something that will make you so happy. It's almost as though you're aligning with your ikigai. That this is something that you're passionate about. This is something which is going to get you money for your upkeep and whatever. It's very rewarding. It's also something that is going to benefit your society in whatever capacity. It could be just a small community. It could be a larger community. It could be globally. All right. So this is something which is going to be really, really very rewarding for you. For you, for the people around you, giving you monetary benefits, and being, this is something for which it doesn't feel like work. You just spring out of bed just because you can go and do this. So I find that this is finally something that you're aligning with. All right, but though it is something that was in your heart and the decision that you make is going to be from a place of, you know, your intuition and your heart calling you. But once you take this on, whatever follows will need you to be very logical. The planning, the execution will need you to be logical. But don't give up on your intuition. I don't think you will, because I feel that is who you are naturally. Now, when it comes to your love life, it's possible that either you are going to, you know, make an offer to somebody, someone you really care for, you're finally ready to solidify it and you are making the offer, or someone is making this offer, you know, to you. And this is something which is solid, because a pentacle means they're grounding this connection. So even if you've had a history with this person, but it's not been grounded, there's going to be a solid offer, either to get exclusive, or it could be that you want to move in together, or you want to get engaged, or even a marriage for some of you. So take that how it resonates, all right? If you have no one in sight as of now, then there could be someone who's got their eye on you and they come forward with it, or this could be someone you meet even at the workplace, all right? So that's as far as your love and relationships are concerned. Very solid energy, beautiful energy. So your career and your love and romance is taken. Have I dropped wax on this? I just noticed. Okay. And as far as your health is concerned, with the Ace of Pentacles, I get this feeling that you need to be able to ground yourself, all right? Sit in nature, make it a habit every day, 10 minutes of being in nature silently, if possible, walk bare feet on grass. You know, it'll be very, very beneficial. And also move around a bit. A walk in the park bare feet would be ideal. If you can't, in some way or the other, dance, move, but make sure you are grounded. If nothing else, gardening, indulge in that. That will be very beneficial for you and for your health. Even for those of you, if you are studying, you may get into, you know, if you've applied to different colleges, now is the time that, you know, you will actually find that you've been accepted into a university. So depending on your stage and how it is, you can apply it to yourself. But what I see is there is a new beginning. It is a solid beginning. It's a God-sent opportunity. This is universe rewarding you for all the work that you've put in. This is something that you waited for. For some of you, it could even be a surprise, all right? But this is, when you get this, your first reaction is going to be of absolute elation. Thereafter, the fear might kick in. But if the first thing you see that you're very happy about this, know that this is meant for you, all right? And follow your heart and move in this direction. It's going to be beautiful. So this is January, and we are keeping January here. The first pile has to be very patient because I've not checked how all of this is going to fit in. So let's see. Now we come to February. February, we have the Six of Pentacles, and with it we have turquoise. Awaken your empathy. All right, so here I find that in January you get this opportunity and you decide to move towards it. And in February, you're going to be in a very healthy place. What you're going to put in, you know, the effort that you're going to put in, it's going to give you rewards. So it's not as though you put in 5 hours of work and you get $1 million. No, but for the amount of work that you put in, you are going to receive rewards. It's not going to be a huge success, but it's not going to be, you know, you'll be satisfied that I've put in effort, I've been recognized for my effort, and I'm getting back whatever I've put out there. All right. At the same time, this is the time wherein you awaken your empathy. Now, turquoise is also about your health. So you've got to take care of your health. Whatever practices you begin in the beginning of the year, which we all do, you know, all our resolutions and everything, usually they fizzle out by mid-January. But you're supposed to take that forward, all right? Because you've got to stay grounded, you've got to move, exercise, meditate, all that, or whatever you do, a sport that you play. Don't look at it as a burden, you know, there's a stick on your head and that's why you're doing it. If you do it because you like to do it, it makes you happy, you will actually stay the course. And now, as you move into February, you have to continue working on your health, but also with this card here, which adds to a 7 could be significant. What I find is in this month, you will not just think about yourself, but you will start looking at the people around you. And this is not just your family. It's also your family, but it's not just them. Even people around you, you will actually see that you're putting in effort and you're getting something in return for it. Just as much as you're putting in, that much you're getting back. And then you'll find that not all people have the privilege of getting this. I'm not surprised. This is the season. February is Aquarius and Pisces. So your empathy is, going to be awakening during this time. And you are going to see other people, their lifestyle, and that's going to affect you. And you are going to see, how privileged you are. And hereafter, this compassion that comes up is here to stay, and is going to be with you for the rest of 2026 and maybe even beyond that. All right. It's not about just I, me, myself. It's more that you know that you are going to grow, and this goes very beautifully with this service card here. I feel good when I help others. So maybe for some of you, this has got to do with maybe joining an NGO or a passion project, or even launching your own project, all right, in which you're doing something for people, and it's something beyond yourself. And as you're dealing with them and interacting with them, your empathy is is just reaching a new high, wherein you felt earlier that you understood people, but you realize there is so much more that you didn't know. There's so much more to learn. You are really activating this heart chakra of yours. You really, really want to serve, and from this place wherein you want everyone to be equal. You want everyone to have the privileges that you have. This is very, very beautiful energy. So as far as your work is concerned, what you put, you're going to get. Now, when it comes to relationships, again, if you are already in a relationship, this is the time that if you've not really been so aware of your partner's needs, wants, desires, you will actually start taking notice of it. And you might see that your partner has done so much for you, which you've taken for granted. And now this is the time you'll want to reciprocate. All right. For those of you who are not in a connection, you may find someone at work again. The work theme is quite a lot. We've got Pentacles then and now. So you might find someone at the workplace whom you're drawn to. Maybe this person is very empathetic, and that's what, draws you to them. And for those of you who are, if your relationship hasn't been going great, if you've been feeling that they've been breadcrumbing you, this is about to change. And you'll see that they're stepping up their game. All right. So this is wonderful energy for February. As far as your health is concerned, yes, please keep doing the good work. Here it's talking about empathy, but usually when turquoise comes up, it's also telling you to take care of your health. All right. So don't get carried away. Balance is the key for every single one of us. So stay in balance, keep doing your grounding exercises, and you'll find that you don't have to worry about anything at all. So that's as far as February is concerned. We've gone over career and finances, health, relationships. Yes, all right. Now coming to March, we get Justice and Gardener. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. Pile number 1. All this because you have finally followed your heart, stepped out of your comfort zone, and it's just playing out so beautifully. And look at this. Wonderful. This is also the card of balance, 6 of Pentacles, balance, and now you get justice, the ultimate in balance, Libra energy. So what do we get here? We also have 16 adding to a 7. 7 is important for you, all right, in this coming year. But turquoise also adds to a 7. It's a very spiritual number. It's the number of Ketu as per Vedic astrology. It also tells you that it's very important what your intention is when you do anything. Ketu can give you a whole lot of success if you're not running behind it. Ketu gives you success when your intention is right. And right now it's looking great because you want to serve. Your heart is really big. Your empathy is getting awakened. This is all signs of Ketu. You working, Ketu is your, for those of you who are not into Vedic astrology, Ketu is what we call your south node. All right. And you want to work for people selflessly. You are very connected to the divine. I had told you in the beginning, you're very connected to the divine. This year, you will be taking all that intuition and the connect that you have and using it in a practical sense to help people. That's what you're going to do. But you are in this beautiful place. And because your intention is right, your garden, look at this. It's such a beautiful, gives me Empress energy. And also this is the first time I've noticed this. Just look at me. These are all, they've shown life. Everything is a woman. Gives me Empress energy. Beautiful. You are the earth angel. Whatever you do, you are so balanced. From a place of balance, you want equality and justice for all. And you're putting in the effort, and so your garden is growing. You are going to be so successful, and more than anything, it's going to be so satisfying because you are finding that it's not just your success, you are watching everyone grow. All right. For some of you, if you are also, if whatever you're working towards helping people, it's also got to do with taking care of the earth, say, and then you're doing that as well, which is beautiful. You are being very abundant. You're going to find, if here you were getting whatever you're putting in, you're getting equal reward. Suddenly in the month of March, you're going to find that it's just growing. It's growing leaps and bounds, whatever you've started. All right. This is beautiful energy. Very, very beautiful energy. I'm actually getting goosebumps in your reading. So 2026 March, you're going to see a lot of progress. You are going to be very connected with the earth, and your grounding practices will be carrying on. As far as your health is concerned, the key to good health is balance in every way. So whether it's your food, whether it's drink, whether it's your, your sleep habits, your rituals, grounding exercises, basic. Good health comes with consistency and doing very simple basic things. Sleeping on time, waking up on time, spending time in nature, soaking in some sun, eating right, not too much, not too less, eating the right things, indulging once in a while, but usually just staying in balance, not being in your head a lot, not running after material things a lot, but in balance, and not only about I, me, myself, but everyone. And you are at this beautiful, beautiful place. I am so proud of you. This is going to be very fulfilling for you, and people are going to see this. And all this because your agenda is that you want to serve, you want to be of use to the world around you. And this is not from a place of what will I get out of this? And that is why you're being blessed. Beautiful energy. This is March 2026 for you. I haven't decided how to put the card, so if I finish 6 months and there's no place, I'll move it out, or I think I'll have to move it out, or I'll put it on top of that if it works. Let's see. So we finished March, now we come to April. April, you get the Page of Pentacles in reverse, twist in the plot, and you get Chameleon Spirit. Act as if the number 14 or 5 could be significant. All right. So till March, now you've taken up this okay, I didn't talk about relationships here, sorry. So we spoke about health and career, finances. We didn't speak about your relationship. Your relationship is going to be in a very great place, very abundant place. For those of you who've been wanting to have children, this is the right time. You will be, you will conceive at this time. This is wonderful. And if some of you, you may actually become parents in March. All right. There's going to be a lot of harmony in your relationships wherever you are at. Depending on your situation, wherever it is, you are very, you're in a very balanced place. You and your partner, absolutely, there's a lot of equality. Everything is mutual, and there's a lot of prosperity. For some of you, you might be, buying a new home with a garden in it. For some of you, as I said, you are going to conceive. You're going to have children. Some conceiving at this time, some actually giving birth at this time, and it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful month. And I'm hearing for some of you, if your case was stuck in court, then you are finally going to resolve that issue as well. All right? Beautiful. And just remember, the key to all of this is intention. You can actually check where your south node is in your birth chart. Now, coming to April, the universe says, all right, you've done your bit, you've stepped out of your comfort zone, you're doing a great job, but now you're settling in and getting comfortable again. But you are supposed to keep moving, keep seeing things. So when you come into April, you'll find things are stuck, things are not moving very fast. And now you don't know what to do, and you're being told to keep up the good work. This is the shift that's coming in, because 14 adds to a 5, which means change. So it's time for you to spruce up whatever you're doing. You've been doing it comfortably. Things are looking good for you, but now you're reaching stagnation. So you have to keep rebuilding yourself, and in the meantime, you act as if things are going great. All right, because this is the first thing you do for manifestation. Act as if it's already there. What is your dream? How can you change things? Act as if you've already done that, and then you'll shift out of this energy, is what I feel. All right. This is as far as your work is concerned. In a relationship, maybe for some of you who are in a relationship with children, your focus is going to be on your children and their work. Maybe they're not doing very well in school, and you need to take out some time away from your work and concentrate on your children. As far as your health is concerned, again, I feel that maybe all this balance that you were maintaining by April, it starts, which is so natural for all of us. We start, some of us, we fizzle out in January itself. Some carry it on for some time, your exercise routine and doing everything right. And then suddenly there's a break, and then the consistency suffers, and then it just comes to a grinding halt. But you're being told that, and that is going to be quite a setback, because Aries is actually about action. All right, but you're being told right now, things are changing for you. What you're doing in the previous 3 months is not going to work. Things have to change a bit. At the same time, keep that positive mindset. Act as if everything is fine and things are going good, while following your intuition and taking practical steps to move forward. For some of you, it may be a time for you to go into a lull period, because you've done all this, and maybe you have neglected your home, which is why the Page of Pentacles is coming in reverse. Maybe this is a child, as I said, who needs attention. So take that how it resonates, all right? Or it could be that, when you began this, you have this beautiful, there were fresh ideas, and now as things are getting more successful, lot more, you're losing the fun in what you do. That fun element, the wanting to learn, wanting to bring fresh ideas, that is going. You're getting a little jaded. So that's when progress stops a little bit, and you've got to pay attention. And when things don't work out, okay, then we first stop looking after ourselves. So you've got to make sure that the balance is maintained. You're taking care of your body, mind, physical, mental, emotional health are in order. And know that you've built all this up. It's going to carry on in the future. This is just a minor setback. Come back into balance and you'll find things flourishing again. All right, so this is as far as April is concerned. Now coming to May. May, you get the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and Lady. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. Beautiful. Now, if things weren't moving in April and it was time for a setback in May, you find movement. Things start picking up. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight, but you get this knight in reverse. So if April wasn't, with no action, and you had to actually work towards you coming into balance, looking at other areas of your lives that you've neglected, in May, again, you're back on track. Things start showing up. And with this is again the Empress. This reminds me of the Empress, all right? You are again extremely abundant, very fertile. Your ideas are, beautiful. Again, for some of you, if March wasn't your season, then possibly May is where you, conceive or have children. A lot of prosperity, a lot of abundance. If you just look at it, we've gone from January to May, and January, February, April, and May all have pentacles here. Something solid, possibly work related, all right? But where are you thriving the most? Here, when you come into balance. Balance lost, problems. Coming back to balance, you start picking up things again, all right? So as far as your family life is concerned, it's beautiful, it's abundant, it's great. If you've been waiting for someone to take action, they were going really slow, maybe this person's going to come towards you and take action. And if you were the one who was supposed to take action, but because of whatever happened in April, you were quiet, then this is the time maybe you feel like going and speaking your heart out or making that offer because you have something solid to offer. This is as far as your relationships is concerned. Health, again, you need to know where you need to rush and where you need to take things slow. All right? Balance is the key. Be out in nature a lot more. You are very connected to the earth as you are connected to the ethers, all right? You're very spiritual, but you need to stay grounded. It's very important. I won't be surprised if those of you who've chosen this pile are predominantly Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and possibly Libra as well, especially earth signs. And why I said Libra only, because Libra, we've got this Empress energy twice, and Empress is both Taurus and Libra. So yeah. Now coming to the month of June, you have the Seven of Pentacles, another pentacle in reverse, and with that you get Black Kyanite, set strong boundaries. Now, okay, let's put this here. With these cards here for June, can I make some space here so we have some more cards coming here? You get Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So if the Knight of Pentacles was in reverse, same with the Seven of Pentacles. Things are speeding up, things are moving. Now your success is being noticed by a lot of people, all right? So initially you just began, you started working. Here people have seen it. Then there was a lull. Now again, you've come into this Empress energy. Things are moving very fast for you. People are seeing, people may be coming to you for help. Now people may be seeing that you're a very generous person, you're very empathetic and compassionate. Now people may try and push your boundaries so that their needs get met. And so you're being told, set strong boundaries. All right? Very important for you to set strong boundaries, especially those of you whose birthdays are towards the end of June. That will be Cancerian energy. If you are the kind of person who can't say no to people, this goes for Geminis as well as Cancers. Make sure that you learn the art of saying no. All right, when you set a strong boundary, it doesn't mean you've become less empathetic or less compassionate. It just means that you're honoring who you are, that you are here to serve. You're happiest when you can serve, but it begins with you. You can't be unkind to yourself just to make everyone happy. This is also a part of your learning lesson, your learning curve during this journey of yours in this month. Since we don't have too much space, we're going to keep that like that. That's June for you. All right. Relationship-wise, relationship-wise also, you've got to, depending on which side you are on, do you have strong boundaries with the people in your life, not just outside, people outside who are coming for help, but what about in your relationship, your closest relationship, be it your familial relationship or your spouse or your partner? Are your boundaries in place? Very importantly, are you also respecting the other person's boundaries? You can't say, I have my boundaries in place, but I'll walk all over yours. That doesn't work either. So this is something you need to work on even in your relationships. All right. So if that doesn't happen, there may be a chance of conflict, but it's not anything that now that you're coming to this reading, if you're seeing this, it's added confirmation. Very important for you to respect other people's boundaries and ensuring that your boundaries are in place at work, at home, in every relationship, no matter how important that relationship is. All right. So that's the end of June. Coming to July, we get the Four of Cups. Ooh. And you get two cards here. All right. Full moon in Aquarius, be real. And new moon in Aries, go for it. Wow. And the Four of Cups. Just look at that. All right. So now some change with after one Libra, the only other change of suit you've got is here, Cups energy. All right. And it has to be, we are in Cancer season now. This is July. You get the Four of Cups. There is a God-sent opportunity. All right. This, just like this Ace of Pentacles, which you started your year with, now you're getting this cup. It's an Ace of Cups. But you are concentrated on these three cups. Cups which are spilled, cups which hold no promise for you, but you are stuck here in your past or in something. You're either stuck in your memory or you're stuck imagining something else, but you're not present in the here and now. And the here and now is getting you a golden God-sent opportunity, which will bring you complete emotional fulfillment, but you've got your eyes closed. All right. So now that you're seeing this reading, if you're here, you're watching it, you can always come back to this reading every month if you'd like, or whenever you're stuck, you can come back and see, if there's anything for you to take from here. But here, the universe has brought you into the 7th month and is now saying, you've done a great job, you've learned your boundaries, and now we're giving you something which will be good for you. But you're in this energy, but no, if I've done everything, why can't I get what I want? But what you want is not in your best interest. That's why you're getting something else. All right. And something which will help you be your most authentic self. All right. And you're being told to go for it. Just take that cup, accept it. You are good enough. Be your most authentic self. Take that opportunity and go for it. But I'm comfortable here. I'm happy the way things are. I just want these 3 cups to be full again. It's not happening. Universe, I told you, this whole year, it's about you stepping out of your comfort zone, doing great, getting comfortable, then being pushed out of it. Then working again, understanding the lesson, and then forgetting about it once you get comfortable again. But the universe won't forget. There you are. You're being moved. So this could be For some of you, a relationship, you've been crying over something in the past, hoping that you've done the work on yourself, become so abundant. I'll just take a break here. That was an Amazon delivery, something I wasn't expecting. So that gets me to further emphasize there is something coming which you're not seeing, which is going to be beautiful. All right. If this was the best thing for you, trust the universe, you would have got this. If this isn't the best thing for you, you can brood as much as you want, but the universe, in your life, will your parent give you something that's bad for you? They won't. No matter how much you cry, they won't give it to you. The universe is everyone's parent, all right? They know what's best for you. Whether you think you know the best or not is immaterial. So it's time for you to pay attention to what the universe wants for you, because that is aligned to your highest good. And you're being told to just go for it. If it is your fear that stops you, if you feel you're not good enough, if you feel that you will be seen or you feel vulnerable, go for it. That is the shift that you're being taught. That is a part of this journey. Be your most authentic self, doing what you love to do. And keep changing, keep moving, keep growing. That is what this year has in store for you, pile number 1. All right. So this is as far as everything in this month of July is concerned. When it comes to your health, if you've been feeling a certain niggle, all right, and you've been overthinking a lot because you want what you want and you're not getting it, and you may be getting frequent headaches, maybe for some of you, if you're overindulging in food, or there could be a tendency for you to have a high BP or something like that, because there's overthinking, there's agitation, you're trying to force the universe to give you what you want and you're not getting it. So there's feeling sad about it, depression, being told to come into balance. All right. Trust the universe. You've got so much going for you. Just because something isn't working for you the way you want it, don't ruin all this that you've built up. All right. This is just a passing phase. Be your most authentic self and just take this beautiful opportunity. There may be a shift. For a bit you'll be uncomfortable, but that is the theme here for you this month. All right. And when you take it, you are going to be so fulfilled emotionally. All right. So if it's a relationship, it may not be the person you thought, but it's going to be someone else. And when you just don't want that person because you want who you want. But slowly and steadily, if you just give it time, you will find that, oh my God, what was I thinking? Here is someone who gets me. Here is someone who I can be myself with. There is mutual respect. I'm not the only one pouring in energy. It is beautiful and I can be my most authentic self. All right. And there's a lot of passion here as well. So that is as far as your relationship is concerned. So basically in the month of July, be it your career, be it your health, you're being told to stay present and see what the universe is telling you. If it's your health, see what your body is telling you. So if you're feeling a niggle, get it checked. What do you have to lose? Don't run away from it. All right. But be present. Stay in the here and now in the month of July 2026. Be your most authentic self. And you will find that whatever that change is, it will again take you into a place which is beautiful. All right. But this is very important for you. I'll take a sip of water and then we'll continue. All right. Now coming into the month of August. Oh, you get two. You get the King of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles again, upright. And you get isolation. Saturn in Virgo. All right. The number 6 could be significant. So what does this say? By the time you come to August, if you've learned this lesson well, then you would have taken that opportunity, being authentic self, and you'll be on the move again, all right? And if you have not taken that opportunity, then this brooding will carry on for a bit, all right? When you come to the month of August, you are going to be all heart again and not in your mind. I told you this month is going to, you're generally spiritual in connect with your intuition, following your heart, but you are going to be, choosing this with your intuition, and thereafter you will have to ground your energy, be very practical, planning, executing, doing all that which you've done. And when you come to August, which is obviously Leo season, exactly opposite of Aquarius season, you get the King of Swords in reverse. This month is for you to go get heart-centric again, get in touch with your intuition and not go by logical thinking, all right? And this month things may slow down again, but just know that you are making progress. It's slow, it's steady, it's something which is concrete, it's something that nobody can take away from you, all right? So it may not be like in between you had this abundant energy in March and in May, but in the month of August, as you're moving, Leo and Virgo energy, you are going to make solid progress, slow but steady, slow but dependable. So this is beautiful energy, all right? This is as far as your career is concerned. As far as your health is concerned, again, this is not the time to sit in your head. If you sit in your head, you won't get much done. If you sit in your head, you won't be enjoying yourself as much. If you have air placements in your chart, it's not going to be working at this time, because this time it's all about fire and everything that aids fire, all right? Air actually aids fire, but not Aquarius will feel a little debilitated if you are an Aquarian, but otherwise, just that was some loudspeaker somewhere and Joey got triggered, just pacified him now. So yeah, what was I saying? In the month of August, yes, if you are an Aquarius, you will not feel very Aquarius. The other signs in your chart will be taking an active role. But basically in this month, you are supposed to get heart-centric again, like the generous Leo. Be all heart, be practical, be in the here and now. Let your heart lead the way, all right? This could also be a place, a time wherein you're working on your coin. You will not be so connected with your family. Your work will be taking precedence over everything else. It could happen that in the month of August, you start, missing company, missing companionship, missing someone to talk to, a friend perhaps, a partner, and you may not get to speak your heart out when you want to, all right? If this is as far as a relationship is concerned, you're waiting for someone and they're taking their own sweet time and you are in your head thinking, you feel unloved, you feel isolated, you feel nobody loves me, that kind of a feeling. But just know this is a passing phase. The person who's coming is coming with a solid offer, and they are taking their time because they want to be sure. They don't want to come, tell you something and then backtrack. So they are very grounded, and so you've been told to, work on yourself. If your longing is so strong, if you're feeling so bad, then obviously there's some work that needs to be done on yourself. So work on yourself, embody that Leo energy, the Leo energy, Virgo energy, where you're taking care of yourself. That's the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles energy. You're taking good care of yourself. Self-care takes precedence. You're getting out of your head and practically doing something, moving your hands and legs, exercising some more, not just brain exercise, but actually moving out, sitting in the sun, soaking in some sun, doing all of that. That will get you back on track. Okay, so yes, if you're going to stay in your head, your health will suffer. So you've got to go and get some sunshine. And if you're in a place like India, that will be where the monsoons are at its best. Stay in nature, doesn't matter, all right? So, but you've got to connect with the energy of the sun during this time and be very present, be generous, be all heart at this time, all right? That is as far as August is concerned. September, we get Page of Wands and Confidence. I like that. So after whatever you go through, maybe a bit of overthinking the struggles, then coming out of it, you know, July and August was this is something for your growth. Remember that, you know. Okay, when I said I pacified Joey, gave him a toy which is squeaky, and it's squeaking. Oh wow, what was I thinking? Well, we'll just accept that. All right. Now, what was I saying? Yeah. So July gave you a golden opportunity. You were not happy because you wanted what you wanted, but it was all helping you grow. Thereafter, you've learned the lessons, you've taken the opportunity, hopefully, and been your authentic self. You've come into a good place. Then you move into August. Again, you know, every time you shift, there are a lot of planetary shifts that happen, a lot of things which happen internally, a lot of things that you're going to be facing. So whatever I say, it's not going to be exactly the same thing for everybody. It'll be plus minus. You've got to see that for yourself, all right? But I'm giving you a general idea. If you've clicked on this reading, there is something in this for you. So as you're moving from these difficult energies wherein you want to be in your head, but that's not fulfilling, and finally you learn, you know, to stand up for yourself, take care of yourself, be your best friend, because you don't have a friend or companion to talk to at this time because you're working and you can't really take much time off. Then be your own best friend. Talk to yourself, you know, listen to what your body wants, indulge once in a while. Be all heart, all that heart and love that you have to offer the world, great service that you've been doing, pour that on yourself. Sometimes that is very, very important. All right. And when you come to September, the spark is back. All right. You're in touch with your inner child again. You've got great ideas, a lot of enthusiasm, and you've taken with you from the month of August that leonine confidence. All right. So you're back on track. You're shining. And if it's in a relationship, your confidence makes you very attractive. So for some of you, this could be sparking a new romance. This person may be younger than you, or could look younger than you. This person again could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, doesn't have to be. So take that how it resonates. If you're already in a connection, whatever stage you are in, there is spark again, you know. So if you were busy in the last 2 months working on yourself, working on your coin, doing whatever, you're getting that spark back, and your confidence makes you so very attractive, not just to a romantic interest but to the universe. And because of that, you will find things moving back on track in your favor. All right. So that we've come to the end of October. I am missing some cards here. Where are the other cards? Oh, this year, October. This was November and this was December. Okay, sorry. These were your other cards. All right. Coming to October, we have, oh wow, this is the card of Libra. This is your Wheel of Fortune. Good luck charm, it says. If nothing seems to be going your way, cast a spell. But I can tell you a lot of things will be going your way. All right. The Wheel of Fortune is turning because it's meant to turn. And because I told you this year is going to be you having to step out of your comfort zone very often. Every 3 to 4 months, you are going to be pushed out. And after that initial period of discomfort, you're going to thrive. Then as you're getting comfortable in that beautiful energy, you're going to be pushed out again. So that's your theme. Knowing that that's your theme with this that you've chosen, you know, embrace it, ride with it, and it's going to be beautiful. Good luck. Good luck is on your side. Wheel is turning in your favor. Things are working out beautifully. You are going to be very great manifestors at this time. All right. Oh, look at that. Look at that. What was I saying? Luck is turning in your favor with opportunity. There is everything that you want. All because you worked on these difficult months. Come, the confidence is back. The spark is back. And so the universe sees that, appreciates that, and here it is, lot of opportunities, windfall. The wheel is turning in your favor because you worked on yourself despite these energies. You have taken, you've been the most authentic version of yourself. It was difficult, but you've gone with the flow. You've taken that opportunity, be present, taking action despite the fact that you couldn't be with the people that you love. You stayed the course, got back, nurtured yourself in the meantime, worked on your inner child, came back like this wonderful person, and now things are working for you beautifully. So Libra season, again the same theme which has come March, and then you saw that in March, you saw that in May, and now that you see that in October. All right, now we come to November. Nine of Wands and Yin Yang balance. Wow. See, I don't know whether you've noticed, but I'm looking at this theme, and it's not just you. This is about all of us in our lives. When we come into balance, we get success. The minute we get success and we are happy there, we start losing our balance. Then we come down. Then we are sad for a bit. Then we push ourselves out of it, come back into balance. Again, we thrive. We thrive, we forget our lessons. We come back down. And it's just very cyclical. So this is exactly it. You've come to all this opportunity, very happy. You've started overworking. This is that, a wounded warrior. Passionate about what you're doing, so out of balance again. Pushing yourself. Balance is the key. Leaving Libra season happily and then forgetting about it. So you're here to be taught this again. All right. For some of you, and this is going to be for very few people. All right. So don't all of you start waiting for somebody. If there's been someone in your life, maybe for a few of you, you're still stuck on that person. You didn't take this opportunity. Things worked a little differently for you, but you are so sure. And this is for a few of you only. So I don't want all of you, who go by this feeling that if I am loyal, the universe will give it to me. A lot of times you read these things that the universe always falls in love with a stubborn heart. So you're just carrying on. Balance. Know when it's taking from you and act accordingly. All right. So in this case, there are very few of you who have lost your balance, and you need to come into balance before things move again. This is your lesson in November, and this is Scorpio season and Sagittarius season. But this season you're being told to, like the Scorpios, rise from the ashes again. It's time for total transformation. So if you've been chasing after something again because you've got this, and suddenly you're so happy that you've got this opportunity, you've again lost balance, running after something, you will be reaching burnout. So you're being told to come back into balance. If it's a relationship, and if you are on a twin flame journey and you know it, then if you've been waiting for this person, after that separation, maybe, and you've done the work on yourself, not just waiting. If it's waiting, it's not happening. If you've actually done work for yourself, but you're keeping space for them, there's a chance that this person will come back. All right. But you need to come into balance here, because you'll find that all this opportunity will go for a toss if you carry on in this energy. So this is time for transformation. Come out of this energy. Come into balance. It's very, very important for you. All right. Hey. Wrong card. Okay. Coming to December. Wow. Ouch. Juno, baby. Thank you. All right, so we get the Hermit. Wow. And we get the elements of fire, air, earth, and water combined to create powerful protective boundaries, spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. I absolutely love this for you. What a way to end the year. You began the year. This is, oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps. This has been quite a journey for you. You start with stepping out of your comfort zone, something you love to do, something you start from scratch, you build something so beautifully, learning the lessons, ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs, and then we finally come here and you end the month with this beautiful card, the Hermit, reflection. You're reflecting on the year gone by, lessons learned. How can you, what you learn from, what are those lessons that you learned? How can you change it and move forward? Maybe this is the time for you to take a nice holiday, break away from all that's happened, and actually go out and spend time with the elements, This is so beautiful, so beautiful. The Panchabhutas that I've got tattooed here, this is space, this is air, this is fire, this is water, and this is the earth. And these are the elements. Here they've not included ethers, but yes, the sky as well. Beautiful. You are going to take some time out, go on that holiday. For some of you, you will want to go alone. Some of you will take your family. But even then, you will take some time out to just be in nature, because you are very connected with the earth. I've told you this before, very connected with the earth. So many pentacles in your reading. And you need to go back there. And Hermit is also the card of Virgo. All right? And this will rejuvenate all your energies and make you feel whole and lively and ready, so that 2027 can be as magical as this year is. All right? Now, last but not the least, I am going to take out your messages from the universe, what advice cards you need. You get the Dreamer. This is from the Wild Goddess Oracle. Number 45 and 9 could be significant, and it says, look to your day and night dreams for guidance. Keep dreaming, keep envisioning, and give back by helping others realize their dreams. I love this for you. Oh my God. You are going to manifest everything that you want when you do it from a place of balance. You're going to be very powerful. And as you dream, opportunities will come your way. And to make those dreams come true, you have to take those opportunities, step out of your comfort zone. And you're moving away from I, me, myself to helping others, which is what I said, that number 7 is very significant for you. And that is because of this, because your intention is what is giving you so much of success. And you can keep doing that. And it's not just your, dreams, but also your daydreams. This is beautiful. So manifest, step out of your comfort zone, do what needs to be done, aligning with the universe, and keep giving back. Oh, this is wonderful. I love your reading. And then you get, look at that. You get 31, universe. We are all just stardust. Because you're in this energy of serving, being connected, being empathetic, you are actually moving from duality to unity, to see that we are all one, that everything in the universe is one, made of the same thing. This is so wonderful. So you are a spiritual pile, and this year you've been taken on this beautiful journey which needs you to be so grounded, so practical. Lot of pentacles here. And by the time you come to the end of the journey, you end in a spiritual card. That's who you are. That's who we all are. Spiritual beings. All right. And this is the lesson that you learn, and you're learning it through this practical journey of yours. This is going to be a very important and crucial year for you, pile number 1, 2026. All right. Conclusions are within reach. Beautiful. Full moon eclipse. I feel that you leave this village, your comfort zone, and you keep doing that during the entire year. You see that every 3 months, 4 months, you're being pushed out of your comfort zone, and then you learn the lessons, and then you're pushed out again. This is going to be the theme for you. This journey is very important for you. All right, and it will bring you right back to a place wherein you are spiritual by nature. This is where you like to be, but you've got all this experience and you have grown. For some of you, you will feel that even as you're moving forward. For some of you, it'll take time for you to reach December and reflect and say, oh my Lord, I have actually come a long, long way. All right, I love this for you. I've got so many goosebumps, I can't tell you. Wow, wonderful, wonderful reading. Pile number 1, I wish you a very wonderful 2026. And just know during this entire journey of yours that the Spirit has your back, the universe is with you. The universe is not working against you or teaching you a lesson in a way of punishment. The universe is with you, wanting you to, expand as much as you can so that you become, and that's what you're going to do, because at the end, this is what you're going to learn, that we are all one. And this, people can tell us as much, but till we actually experience it, it doesn't come from within. And this is pure enlightenment vibe, You are going to be so connected by the time this year comes to close. You will feel so connected with everything. I just love this for you. I just love this for you. Now you can come back to this reading if you get stuck during the year. Now I'm posting this hopefully by 18th or 20th of October. In India, we celebrate Diwali on the 20th and on New Moon night. And this is very special. And usually for, this is the time we also give greetings for a new year, though we have many New Years, come to think of it. We do the same for Christmas. We do the same in, April, where our harvest festivals are. And that's when we actually celebrate New Year, which actually makes sense because if you look at even the zodiac signs, we start with Aries, which is then in, end March, April. But anyway, I don't want to go there now. What I want to say is have a wonderful, wonderful year. I'm going to be posting this in end October, as I said, 18th to 20th of October. So when you move into the new year, you might forget all of this. That's how we are. There's so many readings if we are tarot enthusiasts. But if something has actually, caught your eye, or if there's some theme that you need to, just jot it down in your diary. Maybe all the months you don't feel that. So jot down just highlights of what the month was. And you can either go back to your notes or you can come back to this reading and just check during, especially, when we are happy and things are going okay, we don't need to check anything. It's when that self-doubt comes in, when we're going through a bad phase, maybe July, August. That's the time you can always come back here and, refresh your memories, and it can help you move forward. Again, I'd like to tell you, we've lived a full life before tarot was introduced to us, and we have done very well. It's not as though we were struggling. So tarot is just a means to show you something when you're out of touch with your intuition, all right? It is not a crutch. Don't use it as a crutch. Just use it as information, to give you some clarity moving forward. That's it. You don't have to be hooked onto anything. If you don't come back to this, even if you've clicked off halfway, that's okay, because we are human beings and we are very strongly connected to the divine. And we don't need anything if that connect is there and if we are mindful of our existence. That sometimes, because of our so many things that we have to face, we tend to lose that balance. That's when this helps. So just take this as a tool, and I hope it gives you some clarity and helps you moving forward and live a glorious 2026. I've got goosebumps doing your reading, and I hope your life turns out to be as magical as this, and I think it will. All right, just keep doing the good work and working on yourself and everything else that you've been told. I am sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye.